Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of LTA Global News. I am Zoe Smith.
And this is brother.
Yes, sir. This is episode 12. Um,
Dozen.
yeah, a
Dozen
whole
episodes
dozen
in
of
this
shit,
season. Clean dozen.
because I'm gonna tell you, um, so far, 2022 has been how can I put it? 2022 has been a wake up call. I understand 2020 was, the beginning of disaster. But I would say this right here is where we thought we were going to be normal, and it just punched us in the mouth. That's kind of how I look at 2022. And before we press record and start to get ready, me and brother was getting ready to start discussing whether or not, you know, uh, with the times being so tough, I personally feel like it's tough to be a woman today. Um, and I want brother to elaborate on how he feels about it. What's your what's your take on it? On that
Yeah.
statement?
No. What our conversation was about, it started with the shortage of baby formula. And then Zoe here had said, oh man, this is like the hardest time to be a woman. Now, to continue that, I will say that there are some hard things about being a woman right now. Historically, however, shit is going a lot better in the US than it has historically. Like, that is, I mean, there's still a lot of room to, a lot of progress to go.
Mm-hmm.
As far as things go, nah. Things have modernized. Things have gotten a lot better than our previous generations.
Mm-hmm.
But again, we still got stuff to work on. Okay, but now that's out of the way.
I just had to put you on the spot. Um, but no, like I think from your point of view, it actually does make sense. Throughout time, women has gone through like some of the worst things. And they're I just feel like they're still getting tried. You know what I'm saying? Just due to the fact that it just seems like uh, I don't know. I just feel like the ordinary, not even the ordinary, just the day to day woman. You know what I'm saying? Like
hmm
it's kind of tough. You know what I mean? I don't mean the ones who just so happen to marry for finance, and benefits and all of that shit. It's just the women who have to work, who have to be the single mom, who have to, stress in and out, whatever the case may be. The women who don't necessarily have kids, the ones who can't, the ones, you know what I'm saying? The ones who are actually going through the regular struggles. You feel what I'm saying? Right
hmm
now, it's pretty tough, I would say. You know what I'm
Sure.
saying?
I mean, I my thing is I'm gonna say that it's tough for everybody right now, but then I'm gonna sound like it's not tough for women. It's always been fucking tough for women. It's been tough for women since the beginning of fucking time.
Yeah.
So like, yes, I'm just gonna agree with you. Yes, I agree.
Women suffer. Nah, but seriously, let's move on.
Yeah, for real.
Uh,
Like,
the
eh.
yeah, the next thing I want to discuss is that Elon Musk seems to constantly stay in the news. You know what I mean? The last time we talked, he bought Twitter. Then the next time we
Mhm.
talked, he wanted to put real cocaine back in coke. Then the next time we talked, he gave some money to DeSantis, and then DeSantis called him an African American because he's from South Africa. Um, just shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Then now Elon Musk has been hit, saying that this whole Dogecoin thing was a pyramid scheme. What do you think about that?
All of that is a pyramid scheme, isn't it? All cryptocurrency.
Hmm?
I mean, yeah, Dogecoin. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I bought some Dogecoin because I put it to the side because I was like, if another one of these stupid things happens to temporarily go to like a bajillion dollars, I want to cash in that lottery ticket and then forget I ever did it, you know?
Hmm.
But unfortunately, the one that I went on went straight to hell. But yeah, no, any and this is something maybe that some of our more crypto savvy users can tell us about. As far as I'm concerned, any unregulated market is always going to be controlled by whoever has the most money.
Mm,
Like, and if you're literally the richest person in the world, if there's an open market that you can make money without some governmental body saying that you're cheating by buying too much and then selling it all for the laws, like, why wouldn't you? You
mm,
know?
mm. I just feel bad
Now,
for all those
what's
people.
depressing is like not only did Dogecoin crash, but Bitcoin crashed, Ethereum crashed. There were other like what's known as stable coins, which is people thinking that eventually one of these cryptocurrencies going to become stable enough as a country's currency.
Huh.
And there was one that crashed like 50% in days. Yeah, they had to like post up links to suicide prevention to people that put their entire like life savings in it and then lost 50% of it overnight.
Shit.
But yeah,
That's scary.
it is scary. Anytime people think that they're gaming a system and you are, first of all, if you're listening to this podcast, unless we have a lot of viewers that we don't know about, uh, any normal mortal person on the economic scale, it's never going to be in your favor. You know, you may be able to play with your little bit of money and think that like you're gaining, you got a lot of money. Like the 99% of us are little fish in a big pond, and the rest of them are really, 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 really big fish that essentially can just kind of control the game. I'm not being conspiratorial here. I'm just simply saying that an unregulated trading card game will have people that can throw more money at it and make more money off of it. And if they make more money off of it, well, the person that has less is going to make less and therefore be able to manipulate it less.
That makes sense. Because
But hell, couldn't we say that about the Senate too? But
pretty much. Uh, but speaking of, the senators, the cabinets, all them motherfuckers, the people who are in government, they all suck. We'll
yeah.
just leave it at that. But one in particular, he ran for office in Florida. My boy, that's not my boy. Let me stop saying that.
Yeah,
Andrew,
don't maybe not say
yeah,
that.
yeah, that's not my boy. But Andrew Gillum, he was hit with a 21 count. What is it called? Fed indictment. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
Wire fraud.
Well, first when we saw Andrew Gillum, he was trying to run for Senate for Florida. No, was it Senate for Florida or was
No,
it
he's
governor?
running for governor.
Yeah, he was running for governor of Florida, and I want to say probably after the race, like a month later, we got a picture of him with his ass out. You know what I'm saying? The heroin and crack and cocaine was in the building. Now, he get hit with all of this because what was it for making false statements, like
Making
fraud.
false statements, wire fraud, trying to like
Hmm.
pass around money through company or through like fake companies and stuff with this assistant.
Yep.
Yeah, it's apparently the FBI had been investigating him even when he was like mayor of Tallahassee, and yeah, looks like he's kind of screwed his career. I don't know. I thought the like the meth would be the killer, but it wasn't. He was still doing politics. You thought that like taking bribes from other things would be the end of his career. Nope, he's still around. Maybe this one he'll be like, hey, maybe like being a politician shouldn't be my thing.
No, no, I just can't believe it. You know what I mean? I figured I figured he'd go into the shadows, but now he's back, but it's an even worse time than the last time. So I
Hmm.
think he's done. He's out of here. But if anything, I feel like is everybody investigated? That's the question. Brother, you had something about a database.
Did
Um,
I?
yeah, like you had a topic about making sure
Oh
that
yeah,
people,
yeah, yeah. I
yeah,
forgot all about that. The Southern Baptist Convention's making a or they say they're going to make a public database of all pastors charged with sex abuse and whether or not they're registered sex offenders.
Mm.
This is something that has gone like undone for a while. So, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, because I think at this point, I feel like more people need to be, uh, thoroughly investigated, especially like, not just pastors, police as well. I feel like there should be a database to know what's up with them too. We already got them for regular, day-to-day sex offenders, you know what I'm saying? But it's people
Mm-hmm.
who are in higher power who are nasty
Mm-hmm.
and they aren't necessarily being searched as well. And we constantly doing drug tests for people who smoke weed. Why can't we have tests for people who are touching people inappropriately? So I think
How
that
would
needs
we
to be.
make that test? I mean, I'm not trying to counterpoint. I'm trying to
No,
think
no,
of
no. Like you could. Like
how
we,
we have you the molestation test, but the molester test,
yeah,
the
but true
molest
back.
test.
But I'm saying like true background. You know what I'm saying? And then on
Yeah.
top of that is like people need to speak up. If you've been touched, you need to speak up. It's just that simple.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yep.
There no longer needs to be the fear of telling. At all times in HR, there should be a male and female at all times. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? It shouldn't just be a male because 9 times out of 10, we don't have the best judgment on what to do with our female counterparts. We don't always have the best idea. So, when that being said, we need to have two mindsets, two opposite mindsets. Or should I
Mm-hmm.
just say, three just for everybody
Yeah.
to feel included? I just think that being realistic is just databases are very important. They're very important. You know what I'm saying? As far as I'm pretty sure they do it for doctors. I'm pretty sure they do it for financial advisors. You know what I'm saying? Oh, how many times have you been fired? Or what licenses do you have? Stuff, shit like that. So if everybody have to go through certain criteria to get somewhere, pastors should be searched. You know what I'm saying? To make
Yeah,
sure nothing is
absolutely.
gravy.
And
So.
I think that it would still like it would carry around, but it's easy to shuffle around.
Mm. So, um, funny story, you know what I'm saying? Because we've been a little serious for the past 12, 13 minutes. So, a
Mm-hmm.
funny story. Not funny, but kind of funny. Uh, a lady got eaten by her 20 cats.
What?
Yeah. So, I believe that she, I want to say, did she pass out? What happened? Um, she kind of, she kind of
She
fainted, went out.
died.
You know what I'm saying? Pretty much died. And her cats ate her, bro. All 20 of them.
What
All
the
20.
hell?
First of all, I can have 20 cats. I don't even want two. Me personally, I will be fine.
20,
I'll be fine with one.
20 cats is a lot of cat food. I hope she had plenty on her to keep them hungry, I guess, or to keep them fed, I guess.
Yeah.
Man, but I mean, that's spooky. Yeah, I guess the moral of that story is if you have 20 cats, at least you'll know that, you put your body to good use.
Mm, mm. But being eaten alive though.
No, not alive. Don't eat me alive. I'm saying if I die, if I spontaneously die, sure, cats can eat me, whatever.
Okay, that
Have
makes
at it. It's
that
just a meat sack at that point, right?
mm, that makes sense. What Mufasa say? When we die, we become the grass, and the antelope eat the grass. And we
Yeah,
eat
you
the
just
antelope.
become poop in various forms.
Hey, that makes sense. Oh man, and this is the thing. I wasn't even going to talk about it, but fuck it, I'm gonna talk about it. So let me see, where was it? Because we were literally just talking about it. Um, so you know how majority of the times we try to stay away from Kanye, right? Try to leave them alone, whatever the
It's
case
how
may
one
be.
of the many ways
Right?
you lead a good life.
It's
Yeah.
very tough. It's very tough, and he's been very good. Him and Drake have been very good at staying within the media.
Yeah.
Right now,
Side note, I saw that Drake has braids now.
it bothers me. It bothers me a little
Dude,
bit.
did you so
You know,
before we finish on this topic, did you hear his new album?
honestly, never mind. That album right there is he should have said honestly, never mind. I'll put that away.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We ain't
That's
gotta do
exactly
this.
how I
We
feel
ain't
about
gotta
it.
do this. You know.
Like brother's message of the day. As somebody that used to like Drake and quite a ways back, first 3 or 4 albums,
Mm-hmm.
liked him, liked his older mixtape. Uh, this is like one of the most flaccid dick albums I've ever heard, dude. Like, holy shit! I've never experienced anything that reminds me of like tap water.
Mm. Mm. So
Like,
it's
and I
watered
don't, and
down.
tap water's fine. Tap water keeps me feel hydrated. So, like, maybe that's too much of a compliment because all this did is just make me, like, wish I was listening to something else.
Yeah, because you gotta think about it. Water is essential.
Water's
You
essential.
need
Drake
that,
is not.
right? So
Drake's
this
not essential.
album was almost like, damn, how do I put it? Okay, for me, for sports, it's almost like a double rim for basketball. It's unnecessary, right? For you're a foodie, so I would say it's more like mayonnaise on a hot dog.
Okay.
You don't need that shit. You know what I'm saying? He is out there for other people, so he made this album for other people. This shit ain't for us. You know what I'm saying? Or it's not for men.
Dude, you know what this album was for? This album was for H&M to put on in the background. And people think it's hip. That's literally what Drake has become. Is like you put it in the background. Um and it plays in the mall or some shit like that, or in Walmart.
How you
Um,
how you tell a nigga, hey, you make mall music,
dude, you
you
make
make background shopping music.
yeah, yeah, you make elevator hip hop, like
I have never heard of
elevator hip hop.
that. Is
That's I
such
mean
an
that is
insult.
what it is.
Oh, that is such an insult.
Um, dude, and like I mean, but I got a chip about Drake too, of like him trying to act like he's from the islands is like my ass trying to act like I'm from the islands. So
Oh man. Oh man. And then it's like watching his Degrassi episodes. I want to say probably like a couple months ago, and it just amazes me how he is who he is now. But hey, what can I say? He does his thing, you know.
yeah,
But yeah, like I was saying about Kanye, right? So
Kanye, yeah.
um, there's a woman that claimed that he asked her to come by to the studio, and she decided to. Well, not she decided, but you know, he pretty much told her that she had to, get naked.
Is that real?
Yeah, so Kanye's in the studio with Future, and he tell the lady, the girl that's coming over to strip naked and twerk for him in Future.
What did she was she like an Uber driver? Like what'd she go over there for?
Man, you know what she came over there for.
She came over there to get naked and twerk, and she's
This,
complaining that they
but this
told
the
her to get
thing, right?
naked and twerk.
This the thing, right? Because I hate when girls do this. I hate when girls do this, right? You ask a rapper, you know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up? Can we link? Type shit, you know what I'm saying? Or if he hit you up, hey, let's link, right? And you a girl, you know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, you know if you pretty, right? You know if you pretty. So if he
And
hits you
also,
up,
if you're not singing, like why else would somebody be calling you?
exactly. We
Oh,
never
hey,
heard this.
I want your input on my album because you're a fat ass.
Yeah,
Like,
like he didn't call you over to have a true deep conversation. That wasn't what this shit was about. So that's the thing, right? So if you pretty and a rapper hit you up, you know you going there for sex. You know that's your job, right? I'm sorry if that's too harsh,
yeah,
but You know
I
what?
mean, like for real, if you think that you're like going, especially like some high profile rapper, and you think, shit, I would even say high profile anybody unless you can really judge their character somehow.
Yeah,
Like, just assume that you're getting used.
in some form or fashion, bro.
Hell yeah,
Whether you are truly talented and they want you for your talented, you're being used for your
yeah,
talent. So that's why I said it's like you got to realize if your talent is throat, if your talent, you know what I'm saying, is twerking, then that's what you're being called to do.
yeah.
You feel me?
Twerking,
So
right?
I feel like, in a way, she when the lady got on the podcast, she explained it. You know that that's what happened. So that's the only reason why I'm like, yeah, this happened. If she didn't say this, you know, her herself, because that's an embarrassing story. From a woman perspective, you get called by a rapper to go over there and twerk. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even throw no money. That's embarrassing. You feel me? So why would she tell the story if it didn't happen, right? Unless you're trying to make Kanye look bad, but in all reality, he looked, you know, he got the he got the upper hand, bro.
So the part of me wants to be like, yeah, she's just doing it for the payout. I
Hmm.
never like, I never like, I never like saying that. You know, I never like saying that, but it happens.
Right.
And also, I'm gonna make another stereotype. If you're looking at rappers for like enhancing your relationship life, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What? What are you, brother's message of the day? No. What the fuck? I can't even give a full message on that. Like if you think that you're looking towards any prolific artist, much less like Kanye. If Kanye calls you, unless you literally have some direct business dealings with him, or he is asking you to sing and you have a contract saying he's going to do that,
Hmm.
why would you even be there?
There's no reason to be.
Why would you be there?
Yeah.
That's
And then
where I
here's
think it's a
another part,
catch.
right? The part that kills me the most is that Future's there. Future there. You know you not there for no classy shit.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Come on, man. She knows she was there to be a hoe. That's the thing that I don't understand. You did this whole little crime
so
scene.
is she like acting victimized by it?
Nah, she
Again, I
not like
just
it's
don't.
not like she just trying to me too some shit. It just seemed like it's kind of weird how like okay, motherfucker, you could have kept this shit to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got flown out to go twerk, and then that was it. And he
Dude,
gave you the boot.
you know
It's like
what?
it just don't make no
The
sense.
right move, the right move would
Absolutely.
be get dressed up super good. Kanye calls you and goes, "Hey, I got Future over here. Come on over." And you come on over, and you're in your tightest outfit. You're ready to get undressed, and then you just start cussing out Kanye West. Because imagine how fragile ego that person is for somebody that he thinks is a hoe to cuss him out and belittle him as a man. And Future ain't gonna do shit. Future's too fucking syruped up. He's just gonna sit there and be like, and then you walk out as Kanye West sobs and fucking jerks his little baby dick off with his tears.
Oh my god, bro. This is the thing. Like I
Because
feel
there's
like
nothing
people
that makes
started like
Kanye West more excited in life than getting shit on and then acting like everybody, it's the world against him. Oh my god, I'm a multi-millionaire. I'm from I have such a hard life now. I'm literally married to Kim Kardashian and have impregnated her twice. My life's so fucking hard. The hardest part of
man.
Kanye West's life is has not made a non-shit album in a minute. That's Kanye West's hardest part. Kanye West's hardest part is his best songs have been features on other songs.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I ain't gonna lie, but his dropout shit, like when he had that bear on that cover, he was untouchable.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm not, and I'm bashing Kanye. He had some good stuff,
Yeah.
but the dude has like huffed so much of his own shit that he's just permanently high on it.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you another thing. I just think it's kind of funny because his jits sound just like him. His kids sound just like him. They say what they want to say. They free thinkers. They say what they they say what they feel and don't care. And I love
How
it.
old are his kids?
I don't know, but I don't.
Hold up, hold
Ain't
on.
none of them
Okay,
past 10.
okay, two things. A, I'm sorry. If you intentionally named your child Northwest, you should go to jail. Anyway, that's besides the point. Second thing, this girl is 9 years old and has an Instagram. Can I just say that, like, if you are under the age of fucking 13 and you have a social media platform, you should be immediately kicked off of it for the entirety of your life? Like, why does a 9-year-old have 1.6 million followers? Why does a 9-year-old have almost 2,000 posts?
I don't even
Like, for
have.
fuck's sake, that's almost as many days as she's fucking been alive.
Damn, that makes sense.
This is some
I think
stupid
I think
shit.
that's kind of nuts.
I wish the
They don't.
best.
They don't need no social media, man.
I wish the best for those children.
Mm.
Um, their parents don't give me hope. You know what I mean? Where it's just like you really hope that, like, you see somebody's kid turn out well, but then you see their parents and they're like, oh, you're kind of fucked.
Yeah, and speaking of that, I've asked parents, how they feel about the Lightyear movie that just came out this past week, and of course, 14 countries banned it because due to the gay kiss. Me personally, I want to go
Gay
see them.
kiss?
Yeah, it's a gay kiss in Lightyear, Pixar's Lightyear.
Is
Um,
Lightyear gay? Is Buzz
no,
Lightyear gay now?
no. But what I will say is that the gay scene or the gay moment, whatever you want to call
The
it, it's not
kissing
even
scene.
right. It's not even that big of a deal. And me personally, I just feel like people just need to go see it, bro.
Dude,
Like,
who cares?
yeah,
Like,
but I just think that those countries went a little bit too far to ban a movie. You know what I mean?
what countries banned it? Like
Um,
China? Russia? Woo.
nah, I don't have the list. I don't have the list in front of me, but I just know it's just overdoing it when you ban a movie based on people loving each other, though. Like, I just think it's just you know it's weird. You know what I mean?
People, it's just insecurities. People think that it's like some kind of threat, you
Yeah.
know?
So
Uh,
go see the movie.
yeah, it looked good. I saw a trailer like months back. Actually forgot it had released.
Yeah. I mean,
Um,
they had some pretty good, voice actors in there. I'm not gonna lie. Captain America, Chris Evans, he's Lightyear, Buzz Lightyear, and
mhm.
my girl Kiki Palmer in there. She did pretty good. I never really heard her do like a cartoon voice before, but for the first time I've heard it, she did pretty damn good.
Oh, it was?
Hmm. But the plot and everything was pretty good. So moral to the story is go see the movie.
Will
Um,
do.
but yeah, I mean that's all I had. Unless you had something else for you, brother.
No, I'm good, Zoe.
All right, so yeah, fam, I appreciate you guys for checking in. This has been LTA Global News. I'm CuZo Smif.
And this is Brother.
Yes, sir. Peace.